Guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time, welcome. If today is not your first time, welcome back. If this is your first time, kindly click on the subscribe button. Thank you. So today, as usual, I'm going to be telling you guys a very interesting story, even more interesting than the previous one. But before I start, I'm just going to tell you how I woke up today. What I woke up feeling like. So on a normal day, I'm not a makeup artist, but I know how to apply makeup, like foundation and powder, you know, 1 or 2 eyeshadow and all that. But then there's always something missing. Like, I always feel like I want to have false lashes, but I do not know how to fix false lashes. Which brings about I'm about to say, however the English goes, sha. So today I am going to be fixing my false lashes while I tell you this very interesting story. It's that simple. And yes, I did watch tutorials, and it's just funny because most of the tutorial videos, they make you look so easy, like bam bam bam, like shoo shoo shoo, psh, we're done. So I'm just going to try and do my own shoo shoo shoo, and I'm done too. So anyway, before we start, I'm just going to do a small intro about the story that I have for you guys today. So as usual, I have most of it written down somewhere. So today, the title of my story today is called The Night Stalker. Yes, so we're basically exploring the annoying, terrifying reign of someone called, guess, Richard Ramirez. So he might sound very popular because Netflix did this 4 episode series about the guy. That should tell you how bad he is, because Netflix, they are not making a story about me, they're obviously making stories about someone like this. Do you understand? So yes, this guy's story is actually on Netflix and as a documentary actually. So Richard make I not forget the guy name, but Richard Ramirez, Ramirez. Richard Ramirez was something called the satanic serial killer, a serial rapist, a kidnapper, a pedophile. I don't even know what else. Like, literally every single bad thing you could or you can think of. That's how bad this guy was. So, I have my false lashes. So anyway, I had to get a cheap one. Sorry for the wait, but since I'm trying the whole thing out now. So this guy, this Richard Ramirez here, he was just, like I said, he was really bad and all that. So before I go to start today's story, I want to ask a very quick question, and I would like your answers in the comment section. Do you think psychopaths are born or bred? It's that simple. Do you think they are born or do you think they are bred? I'm going to give my answer at the end of the story. So Richard Ramirez, though, why I asked this question was because Richard Ramirez's father, like when he was just 13 years, his dad, the way the dad would punish him was like this: if you do something bad, rather than being the typical like us that they flog, his dad would literally tie him on a cross and keep him in a graveyard overnight. So imagine being tied to a cross and being kept in a graveyard overnight. That was how the dad felt it was okay to punish a 13-year-old. That's one. Secondly, his own cousin killed his wife in front of him. Like, his cousin killed his own wife in front of a 13-year-old boy. Tell me why the boy will not be mad. Small, I don't answer my question, which was, do you think psychopaths are born or bred? So now, due to all these things that happened to the guy now, he was just, and let me just say something, Sha, before I even continue. This guy, I think I'll just say this later because hearing about this just made me go So Richard Ramirez now, like, obviously, like I said, he was a pedophile, a murderer, everything you can think of, and he had a pattern, he had a way of killing people. So pause, back to my lashes. So apparently in the tutorial you do like this. So now he had a way of killing his victims. So This was somebody that was popular in the 80s, 1980s, eh? So what he would do was, he would kill the man of the house first of all. That was his pattern. Do you understand? He would kill the man of the house, then he would assault and he doesn't do ordinary people. He would kill the man of the house, he would assault the woman, that's the man's wife, and the children. Like, he literally rapes the children plus their mother. Then he always makes sure that, what's funny, that he would always make sure that they always had food. How he used to do that, I don't know, but they would always have food in their house. So after he was done, he would eat, like he would finish killing his victim, then he would start eating. That is how confident he was. Like, okay, nothing they happen, nobody will catch me. That's how it was. So he would, now help himself to food and drinks, of the victims after his crime. And then there was something I also read. They said, oh, he would also make sure he was seeing fear in the eyes of his victims. I don't know how you see fear. Maybe I won't, let me not embarrass myself, but I don't know how you see fear in the eye of your victim, Sha. But apparently he would always make sure he sees fear in the eyes of his victims. So now, remember I was talking about Richard Ramirez, a serial killer / pedophile / rapist that was very popular in the 80s. So an example of somebody that he killed, I'm going to give you somebody that was called Peter Pan. This is not one about the cartoon or the movie. Somebody really called Peter Pan. So Peter Pan was an accountant. Sorry. So if I'm rushing, I'm really sorry. So Peter Ramirez, raped Peter Pan's wife. He killed Peter Pan, assaulted his wife Barbara, then ate everything in their house. You see the pattern. So he literally ate everything in their house, then threw up. This man needs to have time, because he felt like nobody would catch him. That was just why he felt, oh, it was okay. So now, I don't know why this glue is not coming out. Go. Are you sure I'll fix these lashes? Anyway, he would eat everything in the fridge. Then he threw up in the kitchen floor. Then, let me bust your head. Then this was after he killed Peter Pan, raped his wife, ate everything in their fridge, threw up on the floor. Then guess what he did? He masturbated. Like, that did not make sense to me, Sha, because I don't understand. On God, I don't get. So anyway, Sha, he masturbated on the floor. Then what he would do was, remember at the beginning of the story, I told you that he was known as the satanic serial killer. So what he would do was draw, after he was done, anybody that he kills, he would draw a symbol, like this satanic symbol, on like the victim's wall, just to show that it was him. Do you understand? To show you that organ they fear, they fear. So most people that were doing the investigations now during the 80s, the investigators described him as something called an enraged killer. Someone that is raged, like because of the way he used to kill, he was brutal. He doesn't send. So I'm going to there's a list of things that I wrote down that's to tell you how he used to kill. First of all, there was someone called Maxine. How he killed Maxine was, he cut out Maxine's eyes and took them with him. Yes, that's how bad he was. Secondly, there was somebody called Patty Higgins. He slashed and stabbed Patty Higgins. Like, he slashed and stabbed Patty Higgins was in a English. What he did was, he slashed and stabbed Patty Higgins' throat. Like, someone, like, imagine, it's not like you just kill somebody dumb and go, but he kept on doing yeah, that's what he did, back to back. So another person he did was, there was somebody called Florent, also called as Nazi. So what he did was, how he killed her was, he used the hammer to continuously, see, for somebody to be hitting somebody with hammer, like, on the head with the brain and everything, and you don't stop, you just continue. That's to tell you that his own case, like, it was more than just it being that, oh, he enjoys killing. This was somebody that was crazy. That's how he was. He was crazy, seriously. So, um there was one, I will tell you guys how they found him, sha. So it wasn't, ew, this glue no want to come out, I don't know why. And I cannot even try that self. So it wasn't until Ramirez left a pentagram. So a pentagram is that satanic symbol now. It's a line. I'll put a picture of it, but it's that satanic picture. So it was until he started doing that, he started drawing that with lipsticks, or sometimes with blood on the victim's wall, or sometimes on their legs, on their hand, just to show that it was him. It was until he started doing that the police officers or the investigators were able to figure out that, okay, there's a pattern. Do you understand? This is somebody that obviously is a satanic worshipper, let's put it that way. So they also figured out that, you know, he was a copycat of someone called Charles Manson. Charles Manson too was a killer, but then he had his own thing, was also doing that same thing. Do you understand? Once he kills you, he would leave that satanic symbol there so that you know it's him. So basically, they were not even trying to hide that, oh, we're killing somebody. They just let you know that, oh yeah, it is me, it is us. Do you understand? You can't find us. That's how crazy they were, because only a crazy person that will feel so confident to kill somebody and just feel like, oh, it's okay. So now another, what he would do was, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing, let me calm myself down. So what he would do was, remember I told you that he had a pattern. He would go to a house, kill the head of the house, which is the man, then assault the woman and her children. Sometimes he would masturbate, sometimes but he always makes sure he eats what they have in their fridge, and then he would masturbate after he was done. Another thing he did was, he would tell his victims to, before he kills them eventually, he would tell them to swear, like, no, say I swear to God. He would say, no, swear to Satan. Yes, that's what he would tell them to do. Okay. So, you know, as he went on, which was obviously, people are dying almost every day, so people, obviously the police officers are worried. So yes, I'm going to use a toothpick to put this in, because I don't know how to use and put. So everybody is worried, like, oh, am I safe and all that. So there was this attempt, the first attempt the investigators were able to make to catch him was, okay, this person, this Richard Ramirez had bad teeth, let's just put it that way. So, you know, they found there's a car he used one day to when he had finished doing his beatings now. So apparently in the car they found a card of a dentist there. So they traced the dentist and found the hospital, the dental clinic. Now they found the hospital, and they were like, okay, they would, you know, wait till when he comes. So they put an alarm there, telling the workers there that, okay, when he comes they should set off the alarm. But the day Richard Ramirez turned up in the hospital, they did ring the alarm, but unfortunately it did not set off. Do you understand? It did not alert the police, nothing. Till now, nobody knows how that was even possible. He came, he finished what he wanted to do, and he left, like nothing, even with the alarm. So now, remember, I'm following the tutorial I found on YouTube to fix these lashes. If I don't get it, so he did. That was the first attempt. So the second time, that was the first attempt, sorry. So that was the first attempt, and unluckily they did not find him. So he was actually eventually caught when he attempted to carjack a woman on the freeway, but was chased away by bystanders. As people, it's not like here that if they are doing so, whatever the job you're doing on your own, or they will just start videoing you. No, he was chased by bystanders who pursued him for more than an hour, then held him down and beat him up until the police arrived. So I just want to say that this story has an happy ending. Hey, Jesus. This story has a happy ending. What am I even saying? This story has a happy ending that I really like. So, On September 20th, 1989, Ramirez was convicted of all charges against him. 1. 13 counts of murder, 5 attempted murders, 11 sexual assault, and 14 burglaries. Okay, one person. Do you know what annoyed me with this guy's story? During his trial, I say white people sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm not against them, but sometimes their brain. But during his trial, he had fans. Yeah, shocker. Someone that killed somebody, literally defiled so many small children, killed many husbands, raped many women, killed many women, had fans. And guess why he had fans? Just guess. Because he was fine. If you won't see the person safe, well, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. But he had fans because there were many people that I don't want to say sexualized, but many people that really saw him as someone that was really handsome. And they were like, oh, that was why they were supporting him more, nothing more. Imagine supporting a serial killer because you think he's cute or because you think he's handsome. Oh, they should release him because he's fine. Imagine if they release that kind of person. Common sense is not common. So again, he was actually charged with 13 counts of murder, 5 attempted murders, 11 sexual assaults, and 14 burglaries. So this is the part that I like. He was then sentenced to death. Let me just, oh Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He was now sentenced to death and put on a death row. Oh Jesus. I shall not keep this thing. So dear Richard Ramirez, yeah, there's a mirror here. So he was sentenced, He was sentenced to death and put on a death row. Yeah, like of there was the day that he was going to be killed. Oh my God. I'm excited. This is my first time. Wait. Sorry that I just want to pause a little. I was happy too soon, but I'm going to try again. So he was put on a death row, but he died in 2013 from complications of secondary to B-cell lymphoma. No concern, Misha. It meant me say he don't die. This is one less person, one less psychopath from the earth. Yeah. Did I get it? I don't know. It's not right though. Jesus. So now, that was how he died. Mother Nature took it. I don't say Mother Nature, but oh, why is my lashes not fitting well now? Besides, give me some accolades. This is my first time trying to fix lashes on my own. So he died of. Do you know why I said it ended well for me? Because I don't think someone like this deserves to even have life imprisonment or any of that crap like that. He just needs to be killed. So I'm really happy that he was put on a death row. But luckily for him, because I will not say unlucky for him, because he really deserves to die. Luckily for him, he died earlier than expected. So that's all I have for you guys today when it comes to the story. But please, just use few minutes to just watch me as I do this thing, because I don't know if I'm correct or if let me not say correct, but if I'm doing this well. Wait. Help Jesus. See those people that used to wait. Help Jesus. Wait, let me not scream. Let me not scream too fast. Oh. Hey, Jesus. I know we've left our story, but I just want to. This is something I've been meaning to try since. I know. Jesus. Hey. let me just say something. I just want to give accolades to people that know how to fix their lashes themselves, people that do makeup for other people, because this is not easy. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Please, if you know what I'm doing wrong, please let me know, because I don't understand. I put the glue and then I'm putting it into my lashes like I saw in the video. It's not sticking. I don't know why. Well guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I cannot kill myself. I've tried. It's not sticking. I don't know whether it's not dry properly or anything, but that's all I have for you guys today. I know today's story was very short, but that's it. And like I said before, the question for today is very simple. Do you think psychopaths are born or bred? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.